high school I went to, I sat in Biggie Small chair.
For real?
In
So you went to the same school?
8th grade or some shit. Yeah, I never even knew that. But it's like, but it was almost more of some, like, it was just some crazy shit. It was a summer school for real.
Oh, okay.
I was on the summer school for real. Because I ain't go to school. I went to school, but ain't take it serious. And, you know, all that stupid shit. But, yeah. So, yeah, it did hit me different, though. It did hit me different when she told me, like, yo, you sitting in Christopher Wallace's seat. Like, what the fuck? Why is she telling me? My math teacher telling me that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, okay. And then it's crazy now.
Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We here, we live with New York's own man, Katie Baby. What's the word?
Yo, what's going on, Brody?
Just working, man. I appreciate y'all for coming to the city, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is our first interview, so let's just dive into your backstory a little bit. Where are you originally born and raised?
I'm from New York, for real. I'm from Flatbush. What part of New York is Flatbush? I was born and raised in Flatbush.
Okay.
And then from like, well, I came to, first of all, I came to here like, when I was a kid, like 2. Feel me? So from there, I was just living on Flatbush since like teen. Then I would say by like 08, 07, I moved to like Canarsie. Well, not Canarsie, like the Basin, you feel me? It's by Canarsie, same shit, whatever niggas want to call it though.
Is that like a neighborhood or another city out like?
Yeah, nah, it's a borough. It's a borough in the hood. Like, you know how they have like Bed-Stuy, Brownsville?
Yeah.
It's a borough in the hood and shit. So it's like actually like a small neighborhood for real.
Okay.
But shit, a lot of shit go down.
Is it? I feel like New York's the only place that they call like boroughs. Is that true or no?
I guess, gang.
Because you hear like down south they got like wards and shit.
They got what?
Like wards, like 6th ward, like in Atlanta and New Orleans.
Oh yeah, they don't got that shit over there.
Yeah. And then out here we just neighborhoods.
Is it? What they do out here?
Just neighborhoods, like anywhere else.
Yeah, it's really it though.
Okay, so you basically born and raised in like New York though? Like,
all around New York, just New York, gang.
You never lived outside
New York City, baby, like real Brooklyn, baby, for real.
Is the Flatbush Zombies from Flatbush?
Yeah. I fuck with a couple of Flatbush Zombies. My boy Leo, shout out to Leo Fax.
Who else?
They doing their thing. I think ain't like Joey Badass or some shit.
Oh, he's from there. Okay.
Was fucking with them, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, they be doing their thing. They go crazy.
What was life like growing up for you before you got into music? Were you like playing sports or anything?
Yeah, for real. We was just, ain't nothing was really going on. Cause as a kid growing up, you always gonna see what you see. You feel me? Like it's whatever you want to get into though. At the end of the day. So it's like I was just fucking bitches and real nigga shit, gang.
Yeah.
Like just living life, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Making money, fucking bitches and shit.
Okay. Now, when did you start getting into making music, or like before that? Who were you listening to growing up and like inspired you and shit?
Who inspired me to make music?
Were you listening to a lot of the New York artists, like the 50 Cents and stuff like that?
Yeah, hell yeah. 50 wanna go, Jay-Z, 50, feel me? They legends. But as far as for like drill music, Bobby and them was doing their thing and shit like that. But I was really fucking with Chicago.
Yeah. Cause
Chicago really had that shit on tilt. Like I ain't gonna lie, niggas had that shit on tilt. And nobody from New York can't take that away from niggas or talk shit. That's dead heat, bro. Like Chicago had that shit on smash, you feel me? Everybody from New York could relate and say, yo, they listen to somebody from Chicago growing up. You feel what I'm saying? So I know that, yeah.
So you mostly listening to like New York and Chicago artists?
Yeah.
What about?
I started listening to like other artists like when I like got older and shit, like Florida artists and shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, like when I like 20 and shit.
What about any like West Coast rappers from Cali or something?
I started listening to Cali rappers like around when was this? Like 5 years ago, gang.
Oh, okay.
For real, for real.
So were people like bumping Snoop Dogg and shit like
I was
that
never,
much in New York?
nah,
Not really. That's crazy.
I was never doing that.
Okay. So how did you end up getting into making music?
Oh, for real. My little brother wanted to just make music, and he just came up to me with a mic and a computer, like a mic and a Dream Gang. So
Yeah.
I said, "Fuck it, let's do music." We started doing that shit in the crib, and then when it got as far as it got, took me here.
Who's your brother?
You feel me? Call him Fat Pharaoh.
Okay. Does he still
Yeah,
rap?
he do music too. Check him out on YouTube and shit. He doing his thing.
Okay.
He doing his thing.
So at first, were you just kind of like freestyling, messing around in the studio, or like, did you think you would end up taking it serious and actually like?
Nah, we
putting
were
out
usually
projects and
like, yeah, we was just fucking around, and then as I got older, I realized like me and him gotta like do our own thing. You feel me? So it's like now I started actually going to the real studio, like trying to like perfect my shit, like work on my shit, take my shit to like a different, you feel me, go
Yeah.
crazy. And the guys was all supporting me. They still are. And from there I realized like, yo, niggas fuck with my shit. A lot of other people fuck with my shit. I fuck with my shit. Let's do this shit, you feel me? Like, word, like, fuck it. Word.
Now, how did you end up linking up with A1 Management?
Hey, well, that's a good question. To be honest, that's a real good question, bro. Cause to be honest, I was never really supposed to link up with A1. He was one of his artists or somebody he had introduced me to at the time. He was doing a feature with one of my homie Marley. Yeah, Marley G, yeah. So he was buzzing at the time in New York and shit like that. So they was just collabing, doing their thing. And you know me, I do music, so I'm there, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm wherever it's lit, I'm here. You know what I mean? Like whatever, cause I gotta show niggas it's not just it's lit over here too.
Right.
You feel me? So, but yeah, they was doing their thing. They went crazy that night. They went crazy, and then after they session, we just collabed on some shit. A1 was fucking with the way I sound through the mic and shit. He fucking with the tracks. Shit go crazy. From there, we just locked in. For real, for real.
Hell yeah, okay. Now, just because I feel like folks out here be interested, like, obviously everyone knows, like, y'all have different boroughs and stuff, but kind of explain that, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said earlier, I think that's kind of unique to New York, right? Like, the boroughs.
What do you mean? Like,
is it like neighborhoods, basically? Like a borough?
Yeah, everybody got their own hood. Like, everybody got their own hood, claim what they claim, do their own shit. But not every hood bad though, you feel me? And New York not a bad place, bro. It's the city. Like, it's the place everybody want to be for. It's a busy, it's really busy and shit. So you just got to be aware of your surroundings and know who knows you. You feel what I'm saying? So, cause everybody knows somebody. It's big, but it's small. Like, it's real small.
Yeah.
The streets make it smaller, for real, for real.
What's it like growing up in New York compared to like maybe some of these other cities? I mean, like,
there's a lot of opportunities. I could tell you that. It's opportunities depending on what you want to do. There's a lot of opportunities. If you ain't no dickhead, you ain't gonna crash out. You feel me?
Is it expensive out there?
It's expensive man everywhere, gang.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's expensive everywhere. I ain't gonna lie. Anybody tell you it's not expensive, they lying, bro. Life is expensive, gang.
Right.
Every day you wake up, you gotta spend at least $100 or something to do something. You feel me? Can't just do nothing. But yeah, this shit regular though.
Do people be like using like the transportation systems a lot more than like just driving around?
It's 50-50.
Yeah.
But like, it's mostly like older people, like your mom or some shit will probably use a train or something. People like my age and a little older, you know what I mean, like driving and shit.
Yeah.
But it's 50-50 though.
What about like Times Square? Is it like hard to drive through there?
You don't want to drive in Times Square, bro.
Nah.
You don't want to drive in town, bro. Some shit gonna happen in your car, cuz. Like, some shit, like, you gonna crash or somebody gonna take your shit. Cops is gonna dick ride, like, all types of shit. Tickets. You feel me? If you driving downtown or whatever, just you in and out. There's no parking up and doing all that goofy. Nah.
Okay. What's it like coming from like the city that basically started hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Like, That's kind of where.
You know what's crazy? High school I went to,
Mhm.
I sat in Biggie small chair
For real.
in
So you went
like
to the same school? as
8th grade or some shit. Yeah, I never even knew that. But it's like, but it was almost more of some, like, it was just some crazy shit. It was a summer school for real, for real.
Oh, okay.
I was on the summer school for real. Because I ain't go to school. I went to school, but ain't take it serious and,
Yeah.
you know, all that stupid shit. But, yeah. So, yeah, it did hit me different, though. It did hit me different when she told me, like, yo, you sitting in Christopher Wallace seat. Like, what the fuck? Why is she telling me? My math teacher telling me that. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, okay. And then it's crazy now I'm actually rapping.
Yeah. So that was before you started rapping?
Yeah, that shit was crazy to me, for real.
That's wild. Okay, now, when it comes to, like, the sound now versus back then, like, obviously you brought up the New York drill. A lot of people be on that. Do you feel like New York is still popping? I mean, it's obviously popping, but like as much as it was back then, or like, do you feel?
Yeah, we always gonna be lit. There's certain listen, man, certain states and cities and certain places you go, like LA, the Walk of Fame, that shit always gonna be lit, no matter who's dead or alive, bro.
Right.
You feel me? Because there's always history behind certain walls, certain pictures, and people leave a good, what you call that shit, landmark?
Yeah.
Yeah, people leave a they mark. So New York valid, bro.
Okay. Let's talk about some of your music that you got out.
Mm-hmm. The last project I dropped, the last single I dropped was Nina. That was my last single. I'm working on. I actually got like 2 singles ready right now to release, but you're still working. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to wait.
Is that your biggest video or no?
Yeah, that was my first. That's my first video by myself.
Yeah, you did 32K on your first video.
Yeah, I guess. Shit.
See, people out here, they do 32K on their first video. Like they lit in the city for real.
Well, you feel me? I was just trying to do whatever a nigga gotta do, but it surprised me too. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, but thanks to like, it's not just by myself, bro. Like my manager, I got a team that's helping me, supporting me, my friends. Got good people, that cameraman, you know what I mean? Like, all that plays a part, bro.
Nah, that's real. I respect that you say that too, because, you know, everyone gets like love or like help from someone, you know. But a lot of times people's egos be big and I did it all myself, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I don't know everybody's situation, bro, but
right.
I don't personally think niggas do this shit by themselves, like, because what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you can't be on top of it. I be forgetting certain shit as a normal, regular ass nigga, bro.
Yeah.
So if you famous and you got mad shit going on, you're not gonna tell me you gonna remember every single thing to do. But like, nah, you gonna need help, bro.
Right.
You gonna need to manage yourself in a better way. Where like,
nah, that's for real. Okay. What do you got coming up? Like, what's next? I know you brought the 2 singles. You got any projects you want to speak on or anything like that?
I'm actually trying to put like a tape together for real. Bless you. I was trying to put a tape together with straight for me in Chicago only.
Okay.
You know, since I got an actual good time relations with niggas out there and shit. Like, shout out to Chicago for real.
Yeah.
Charleston be tweaking, saying all that extra shit, like he don't even know, like, but shout out to Chicago, they show love off it, all that hating shit they trying to paint, they show love, bro. Yeah,
nah, I wasn't even gonna bring him up, but I was surprised he didn't get canceled on Twitter, cause he was, I mean, obviously he said all the shit he did about Chicago, but then you see what he was saying about like Asians and babies and just crazy shit. It's like, bro, I know he's trying to be funny, but it's like some shit's just like,
let that nigga make his money, cause like, I ain't gonna front, like he just be saying anything, so it's up to you if you want to just listen to the nigga.
Right, yeah, that shit's crazy. But then you got a video out with S. Dot too.
Oh yeah,
that one just dropped 5 months ago for Life.
Yeah, facts. He was in New York actually at the time.
Yeah.
And we had did a collab.
What was it? How the idea for like the GTA parts of the video to come in?
To be honest, yo, shout out to my cameraman. he's a different ass nigga, bro. He just be thinking of other shit. Yeah. So that's really what it is. But the track, the song, the concept of the shit, it was fire. Cause I just made Leafy. Shout out to Leafy too. Listen to that shit. And yeah, bro. Everybody that heard that shit went crazy.
Yeah, no, we had it on the blog out here.
Yeah, so bro crazy, bro going hard.
Hell yeah. So what's next? Like, what are some of your goals within the next like year or two with this music shit?
Shit, we hitting everywhere. We going around the world. We going crazy. States to state, show to show, interview to interview. What else is there to do? What is there to say? I mean, you feel me? Like, the work gonna speak for itself. You just gonna apply pressure, bro.
What brought you out to Denver?
It's a different experience. It's definitely like nowhere near New York.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
You feel me? It's just mad like crazy shit out here. Like the little time I've been out here is it's crazy.
I'm sure when you go downtown, you feel a little more like, okay, this is kind of regular, but it's still not.
It's a random. I ain't gonna lie, it's a random trip. It's a random trip, but it's like you gotta do shit like that though. You feel me? Because you don't know like where you're gonna end up.
Well,
you gotta take a risk, bro.
No, for real.
If you don't take a risk, like what you doing?
Right. No, that's real. And you got a couple shows out here, Shout Fresh Films.
Yeah,
it's been going crazy with the shows. Hopefully get some good collabs going with the music and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be kind of hard to go off and down straight.
Oh yeah, freestyle.
So if you're on a trip to like just a random place like Hawaii, Texas, Cali, whatever, but you can only listen to 3 projects or 3 songs, what would they be?
My shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Word. Like, what else I'm gonna listen to? Like, my shit.
No, that's real. Do y'all be having like New York rapper lists and shit like that too? I'm assuming.
What do you mean?
Like blogs posting like top rappers lists and shit like that.
Yeah, they used to, but it's mostly like people like you, like your channel and like Say Cheese and you know what I mean. But they don't really do that no more though. They do now. They do it like 2-3 pages, 2-3 bloggers. They do their thing. They still keep up to date with what's going on.
Yeah. I noticed that too, even out here, it's like the traction, like when I was doing this a couple years ago, it go crazy. Now it's like not as much. I don't know. I think it's just getting kind of old. You gotta find like new ways to like market and shit like that. What about Mel's TV? Is he still dropping interviews? Cause he was like the first like New York interviewer.
They packed him up, gang. I ain't gonna front. They packed him up something crazy. Like they packed him up. He got him the fuck out of here. He's not valid. I don't know.
Oh shit.
He started recording. Like one thing led to another. I heard his camera broke. You know what I mean? So he packed him up. No more filming for him.
Okay, and then you got well, I know like that dude from Philly was it P Films.
P Films, yeah, word. Yeah, shout out to P Films. I fuck with his shit.
Philly's pretty close to New York. Who else y'all got?
He came out there and showed love too.
Who else y'all got going crazy out there on the blogs, like interviews and stuff? Besides like the radio stations, like you got Hot 97.
That's really what's going on. That's really what's lit out there though, gang. For real. Like once you get your foot in the door towards that, cause nowadays people, we just like, every artist just doing open mic freestyles, like on the radars, and you know what I'm saying, trying to show their talent and express how they feel.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Is there any dream collabs, like top 3 artists that you would like want to work with?
But in the drill shit?
Yeah, like you could say like 3 just
or
like
just in general
regular artists, or 3 that are like big that you dream collab, drill shit, whatever.
Shit. Cause I listen to every artist, so it's like I don't really I fuck with mad niggas' music, bro. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like I don't really know. I would say like probably the mainstream artists that everybody listen to now, the Lil Babies and shit, the Lil Durks and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Okay. All right, man. Well, shit, this has been a good interview, man. Let the people know where they can find you on like Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that.
Word, I feel you. But yeah, you can find me on the gram though, KBaby48 _ You find me on the gram, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's all. We ain't doing nothing more than that. Hit me on the tube, Baby TV. Follow, subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like button at the end, bro.
Yeah. Do you got any like final thoughts, shout outs, last minute things you want to speak on?
Hell no. Yo, just free all the members and shit. That's regular, you feel me? We ain't gonna say no names and shit like that, but free the guys though, for real.
Hell yeah, man. Can I get a shout out from All High Mini one time?
Yeah, shout out to My High TV.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you for coming on, man.
Facts.
Make sure y'all hit that like button. Comment down below who you want to see next in the All High Mini. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell button to stay notified when all the latest news drops. All High Minute, #1 podcast universe.